Ooh, so let's talk about these house prices, man.
Yeah, house prices are insane. So Seattle has led the nation every single month in home price gains since September, and we are the most competitive in the entire country.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
You know what? I can believe it because I see it. I'm out there in the trenches and I see it firsthand
Every day.
And kind of the rule of thumb is like if you're in Seattle, I tell everyone this: expect a house at any given time to go over $100,000 over asking.
Yep.
Some people think I'm crazy when I say this until they put in an offer
and they realize that it went for over 100,000 over. Yeah.
And they're like, "Wow, you were right."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially if you're close in the Seattle area, like
close in Seattle neighborhoods.
Proper. Yeah. Expect it.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, the monthly Case-Shiller Home Price Index, which was released last Tuesday, showed that single-family home prices across the Seattle metro area in March increased 12.3% from the year prior. That's the fastest growth in more than 3 years. So 12.3% in 1 year from March 2016 to March 2017.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it makes complete sense. Yeah. Home prices are just going up like crazy.
Mm-hmm. What did they say? The median house price is what, 700,000?
722, yeah.
Or 722? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So over 7, so.
Yeah. Well, and it goes back to what we talked about last week on the show, and that was how we have 57 people moving to Seattle every single day.
Yeah.
And we only have 12 new housing units coming on the market every day.
Right.
So that supply and demand is out of whack.
Yeah.
And the people that are moving here generally are moving here for a very high-paying job.
Yep.
They're oftentimes getting a big bonus right up front and a very hefty salary, and they don't want to rent.
Wait, where are these people getting jobs at? Can I do that? Probably not smart enough.
No. I mean, I love you, man, but I don't think you got the knowledge for that one. You know how to code? You a programmer?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Didn't think so.
I'm kidding. I'd rather do this anyway.
I know. This is way more fun. Way more fun. We get to talk on the radio with this job. We get to sell houses, meet with people, talk on the radio, teach homebuyer classes that involves the word beer.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. Anyways, so local price gains, again, easily the largest of any metro area, were more than twice the national average of 5.8%.
Mm-hmm.
National average for price appreciation, 5.8% over the last year. Seattle, 12.3%. So we doubled it and then some. And that kind of goes back to one of the slides that we talk about in our beers and home buying class is how over the next 5 years, there was a big report that came out about a year ago that stated economists believe that prices were going to go up 5.1% a year for the next 5 years.
Right. And that's national.
This is saying that over the last year, prices nationally went up 5.8%. So even if they go down slightly, or even if that decreases slightly, we're still going to be around that 5.1% average. So that's the study that we're referring to is actually pretty legit, just like we thought.
Yep.
Even compared to a month prior, Seattle area prices rose 2.6%. So that's just in 1 month. From February to March, Seattle area prices went up 2.6%. And that was by far the fastest growth in the country and more than 3 times the national average in monthly price appreciation from February to March.
Wow.
Every single one of these stats just kind of blows my mind, but it also doesn't at the same time.
Right. I feel like because we see it so much happening, if you're just reading it and you're just taking it, face value, yeah, they're mind-blowing. But since, we're heavily involved
in it, yeah.
and it doesn't surprise me at all.
Well, and I think the other thing, too, is that we've been talking about this on the show for months. You and I, and Dan to an extent as well, we're in the market every single day.
Yeah.
These stats are 2 months old at this point.
Right.
I mean, we're talking about March. It's June.
Yeah.
We've saw this. We talked about it at the time. We were saying, things are crazy out there, guys. You don't know it. You're not going to know it for a couple months because that's when the stats come out. Things are crazy. Listen to what we're saying. We're the front lines. We're seeing it. We're making offers. We know what it takes to get your offer accepted.
Right.
And we know that it's costing about $100,000 more than the asking price to get your offer accepted.
Right.
And when that happens, I mean, it's still once one of our clients' offers accepted, it takes 30 days generally, 21 to 30 days to get your loan closed. And then it takes another month after that for the stats to come out. And that's why the stats are usually 2 months behind, just like these ones.
Right.
So it makes complete sense why, we've been talking about it for a while. But that's why you guys, you listeners, and you guys watching us on YouTube and SeattleRealEstateRadio.com, you guys are smart because you're hearing everything first before the stats come out. We're telling you exactly what's going on there about 2 months prior to all these reports. So keep paying attention to us. We're always going to keep you in the loop and tell you what's going on. So what's another stat on here that they were saying that I thought was crazy that I took a note on? So basically the reason why our economy and everything's going so crazy, or the housing market's going so crazy, there's simply far more interested buyers than homes for sale, and the imbalance is just growing. That means when a house does come on the market, it creates a feeding frenzy, which makes complete sense. And again, we've been saying this for months. All those offers means more stress for home shoppers too. Well, this is what the Seattle Times says.
Yeah.
I disagree with that. I don't think it means more stress if you are prepared.
Right, and that's a good thing working with us. We prepare you. We do all the legwork up front, and then when it comes time to make an offer, you will have all the information that you need to make a very competitive, strong offer.
And an informed offer.
A very informed offer, and you'll never regret your purchase.
No.